So we decided to come out to the EarthX conference and expo today to check out the different events and speakers and stuff that they got going on out here to learn more about conservationism, protecting our environment, saving the earth.
Because dogs actually can get sunburned too.
Oh, really?
If they have short hair or it's white, they can get sunburn. They also can get sunburn on their nose and on their lips. So we make rash guards specifically for dogs. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know that either.
So that's a rash guard?
It's a rash guard. It's a UPF 50.
What's it made out of?
It's made out of recycled fishing nets.
Recycled fishing nets?
Yeah, so when they pull them out of the bottom of the ocean and they're trapping all sorts of other fish and things in them, it's fun, huh? What's really funny is watching the other real dogs react to it. They come up and sniff at it, and then they bark, and kind of funny. It says it's just so much fun.
So what's the name of the company?
Stream2See.
Stream2See.
We're
Okay.
actually the only brand of mineral sunscreen and body care products that's ever been tested and proven not to harm humans, all the way down to coral larvae.
Okay.
So that term reef safe that's up there, actually no regulation. None at all. So anybody can say anything they want. We've actually tested and proven that we're not going to harm anything.
Okay, and it's safe for animals and pets and humans and all that
Safe
stuff?
for animal, pets, humans. You can actually eat it all. It's terrible tasting. I don't recommend it, but it's not going to do any harm.
Okay.
It looks like the white sunscreen would be good on raspberries, and it's really not.
So where can they find your products at?
You can get it at natural grocers. You can get it online at stream2see.com. You can find it on Amazon. It's in a lot of dive shops and things like that. It's all over the planet. We're in about 1,800 stores right now.
So what are the different products? Is it clothing? Is it a cream? I noticed you got some
We have
creams over there.
we have rash guards, we have sunscreen, we have shampoo, conditioner, we have a sting relief gel, we make a lotion, we make 2 different kinds of lip balms. All of them with the idea that we want to make sure that it's safe for humans and the reef, because most shampoos and conditioners that have chemicals in them, like the sunscreen, actually adds estrogen, and so they're estrogen mimickers, and it harms our endocrine system, which is exactly how it kills the reef.
Okay.
By adding too much estrogen, and the endocrine system of coral is the skeletal system.
Okay.
So if you're going to break that down, we have a real problem.
Okay. So you make products for both pets and humans then, right?
Right. Okay. Mostly it's for humans. We just have the
So
the
that's
rash
it?
guard for dogs.
Okay, so that's the only product for dogs?
Yeah.
Nothing for cats?
Not yet. Not yet. Most cats don't want to go out in the water anyway.
Cool, awesome. Thank you, I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for stopping by.
Pick up that way. Pick it up from the leading edge, just like he's doing right there. Go ahead, pick it up and feel how lightweight that's a red-tailed hawk wing.
Attached. So these stay attached all the time to the bird. When we go in and get them to step up on our hands, and then we attach this and this.
Okay.
So when we're walking out of their view, they're going to be attached to us, and they don't get free. Because within a couple of days, these guys could actually starve to death. So we want to make sure that they're getting the foods that they want, things like that.
So can this guy fly?
He can fly, but he cannot fly straight. If you notice, see how his wing is sitting a little bit off? Well, it's like a paper airplane. So if you have one wing shorter than the other, the plane does not fly straight. So same goes with this owl. So if your food is here and you think you're flying there, but you're not having straight wings, you're going to land over here, and you're going to miss your food. So 9 times out of 10, he'll miss his food. So in the Raptor Center, they won't miss their food because we're going to put it in an area that he can get to it. He has a home that only he can be in. He has a ramp, so if he gets down on the ground and can't fly up, he can walk up that ramp. All of our birds in education are with us for one reason or another, either mental or physical injury. Like the American kestrel. The American kestrel he's holding right there is a human imprint. So he doesn't know how to hunt. Hunting is finding the nearest human begging for food. Versus this guy's a wild bird, injured, and doesn't really know what's, I won't hunt successfully. I will be dinner for somebody else. Because it's survival of the fittest in the bird world.
So what do y'all feed him?
We feed him everything you would find out in the wild. We tried cockroaches there for a little while. We did mice, rats, chicks, small quail, things like that he would find in the wild to eat.
Okay. Cool.
That's a perfect example of how you evolved out of the same.
So if people wanted to help, support your organization, how would they get involved?
We are the Blackland Prairie Raptor Center. We're open every first Saturday in the month and have education programs out there. And we also do our rehab from there. So if you find an injured bird, you can call us and we'll come out and get it, or if you can bring it out to us, either way. And then we'll put it back hopefully back out into the wild if it's safe. If it's educational bound, then we will take it in, try to get it to the education birds, see if we can get it to go somewhere else or keep it up for ourselves, things like that. That a kestrel came in as a human imprint in the rehab facility. We realized that it couldn't go back in the wild because it was imprinted on a human. Therefore, we made it one of our education birds. And now he can come out and do education programs and teach people, what he's about, what he hunts for, and things like that.
Right. Cool. So you're from Fossil Rim Wildlife Center. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, sir. Fossil Rim, we're here at EarthX, obviously in Fair Park. Fossil Rim is about 80 miles from here. It's 1,800 acres, about 1,100 animals, 50 plus species. I looked it up yesterday on Google just to kind of give people an idea. Dallas Zoo is the largest zoo in Texas at about 110 acres. Just our hay fields to grow the hay for our animals is bigger than the whole Dallas Zoo. We're about the size of about 18 Dallas zoos. The best months to visit Fossil Rim, April, May, green landscape, a lot of baby animals. And then you have October, November, you have deer fighting during rut season. In the summer, you pretty much just need to be thinking morning because of the heat. We in the last couple days since I've been up here, we had 5 more cheetahs that put us over 200 cubs for our history. We have some critically endangered animals. We're helping with reintroductions like the scimitar horned oryx. We sent some of our oryx to Africa starting in 2016. So we have some critically endangered wolves. So a lot of stuff going on out there.
So y'all are located in Glen Rose, Texas,
Yes, sir.
right? And that's also where Dinosaur Valley is located.
Yes, sir. It's about 8 miles from our front gate.
Okay. So that's so. Are you and Fossil Rim and Dinosaur Valley kind of the same park or same establishment, or is it two separate?
But it's two totally separate. They do actually grow some of our hay for us, use some of their land. and we definitely will promote them on, if somebody's like, hey, do you have overnight camping? So we do have lodging, but if you're wanting to camp, we recommend people go camp at Dinosaur Valley and then come see us the next day.
Right. Okay. So what kind of animals do you all have there?
Well, I can reel off the top of my head. We have a lot of different antelope species. We have giraffes, zebras, 2 different types of rhinos. We have Przewalski's horses, which are from Mongolia, endangered. Most of our animals are from Africa, but we have some birds from Australia. We have some of our coolest animals are native to America, like Mexican gray wolves and red wolves are both native to Texas. We're one of the top 3 cheetah producers in America. We're the leading. This little interesting looking animal on the back, an Outwater's Prairie chicken. We're the leading producer. It's a Texas coastal bird. We're the main producer of that. So we got a lot going on out there. Our staff's about 100 people, and then we have about 50 to 60 volunteers. We're nonprofit, so those volunteers really crucial to helping us get everything done.
So are y'all like a refuge where people just drive through in their cars and kind of feed the animals and stuff, or do they get down and actually walk around and the animals are caged up and you're looking at them behind a glass or a cage like at the zoo?
Yeah, we don't have anything behind glass. Our carnivores are in enclosures because they would tend to probably eat some of our herbivores, but most of the herbivores roam around in pastures. I'm trying to we don't really have anything that's behind. We have some animals at a children's animal center, and our birds, they live in enclosures, so they wouldn't fly away. But even the stuff that's in an enclosure, they have room to roam and some privacy. Especially like all of our wolves are in a section where you can only visit on a guided tour. Some of our animals that are harder to breed are in the intensive management area, and those are can be visited on tours like southern black rhinos. Some of them are very hard for different reasons to get to breed, and they're a little more isolated.
So are these animals that have been injured and you're rehabilitating them, or are animals that people have had as pets, they don't want no more, that you're finding in the wild that need some kind of survival instincts or help?
We have a few, we did recently have coatis, and our last coati, Mort, passed away not too long ago. He was a former pet. I think we have a few animals that were former pets, but most of them either were born at another institution, like or maybe a zoo, or they were born at Fossil Rim. Our Mexican gray wolf male, he was a wild-caught wolf who was going to be killed for some livestock that he was hunting, but they were like, hey, if you guys want to take him, we can do that instead. And since he's come to live there, he's already been father to puppies, and that's critically endangered species, so that worked out magnificently.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
So we don't usually take hurt animals. If it's something that's maybe like at our children's animal center, they can kind of have more freedom, I guess, to just add something that a kid would think was cool. Mm-hmm. So maybe in some case like that, I can remember last year somebody had 2 18-foot anacondas, and they were asking if we wanted to take care of them, and we didn't end up doing it, but we get people who will randomly ask us about it, and I'll at least pass that on to the director to have him think about it.
Yeah. So you mentioned that y'all are a nonprofit, so if people wanted to reach out and get involved or help you guys out, what's the best way for them to do that?
Okay. On our fossilrim.org, there's a menu button in the top left. It's really easy to navigate the website, and there's actually an entire page just about donations, whether you donated money or in-kind donations. We have a list of items that different departments need. It's almost like a wedding registry, and so whether it was money or specific items, the generosity of our guests and supporters, it's just like the volunteers. We couldn't survive without people's generosity.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for letting us know about it today.
No problem. Thank you.
Handfuls of sunflower seeds on top, and they think it's a solid surface, so they jump on it, and then they drown. And I caught 33 rats in 3 days. It was amazing.
So I tried that method I did was
a string or something across.
It's two holes. Yeah.
What's he eating?
That's a piece of heart. Oh, you missed it though. You missed it though.
So what
Here we
kind
go.
of owl is that?
This is the eastern screech owl.
Eastern screech owl?
Yep. So these guys are the smallest owls in Texas. Here, let's see if we can continue helping
You
you.
said the smallest owls in Texas?
Yeah.
Is that their natural habitat is Texas?
I mean, you can see them all over the U.S. So these guys are all over the eastern part of the United States.
Okay.
So these guys, they're typically forested areas. Sorry, I'm trying to hold on to this food and rip it a little bit easier for you. Do you want that?
How often do you gotta feed him?
He eats once a day. So, but he's kind of eaten throughout the day so far.
Yeah.
So, do you want it? Are you done?
He's burning all the calories performing
He
for us.
is pooping a lot. He burns calories by pooping. It happens about every, 10, 15 minutes? We get a poop, so get lots of those. Here, it's right here.
Aiden's all wet? Huh? Aiden? You're all wet now?
I'm like a heart.
Now we're gonna go get cake. Come on, let's go. Uh-oh, where'd Aiden go? There you are. There you are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there you are. Uh-oh. Ow, no biting. No biting. Uh-oh, did you fall down? Come on.
You're okay, come on.
Let's go. You're okay. Aiden fell down. Come on, give me your hand.
Oh no, Aiden got dirty. Oh my
Did you have a
goodness.
boo-boo?
There. You're fine.
Come on, give me your hand.
You're just dirty. Come on.
All right, we just got these vegan tacos here at the EarthX Expo conference down here at Fair Park, so we're gonna try them out right now. Show you guys what they look like. I got a vegan taco and a vegan gordita. She got 2 vegan tacos and we got some fresh lemonade. So here we go. Oh, mine has pineapple in it. Here, you got pineapple? Oh wow.
These are really good.
These are good. And they're vegan, so they're vegan Mexican tacos. So I got al pastor and she got, what'd you get?
Carnitas and carne asada.
Carnitas and carne asada, but it's not real
Meat.
It's a plant-based meat, she said, like a whey protein plant-based meat, right? What she said? Yeah.
Really good.
But it actually tastes like the real thing. It's not bad.
This is awesome. Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really good.
Even like the texture of it and everything, it feels like meat, it tastes like meat. I mean, it's a real deal. But it's not meat, it's vegan. Yeah, I think we're slowly finding our way to 100% veganism. You know, we've been doing the vegan diet for a few months now, but having a cheat day every now and then. And
With this, you don't need a cheat day.
the hardest part is finding restaurants and places to go that serve vegan food, you know, or when you're with a group of people and want to go eat, it's like not many places give you many vegan options, but we're slowly finding out that there's a whole vegan community here in Dallas. People inside just told us about this Facebook group for North Texas, a vegan community, and they mapped out all the vegan restaurants and stuff like that. So I think we're making headway into 100% veganism. Oh, we also stopped at the TXU booth and they were giving away free trees, so we got a couple of trees. We got a bur oak, and what was the other one?
I forgot already. It has a little thingy in there.
I forgot the name of it, but we got a couple of trees to plant since it is about EarthX is about conservationalism and saving the earth and protecting the earth and doing what you can. You know, we got to stop destroying it and protect it, you know, so that way not only we have a good place to live and enjoy, but also our future generations have a good place to live and enjoy as well. So just like you would protect your home, you protect your property, you got to protect the earth, Mother Earth, nature. Somebody's playing Selena down there. I don't know if they have a dance going on or what.
Like, remember the little band was setting up right here?
Oh yeah, they have a live band, so Selena cover band, it looks like.
Okay, I guess I'll let you try to bite my taco and I'll try a bite of yours.
Oh, this guy just has potato. Oh, this is kind of weird. They have these straws here, EarthX straws. They're paper straws. That's kind of weird. I never had no paper straw before, you know. I'm used to plastic straws, but
Pretty sturdy.
it seems to function somehow. You know, paper, I would think it would get wet, you know, and start falling apart and stuff, but I know I haven't taken my bite. It seems to function pretty good, so I don't know. What did you think about my gordita?
Good.
So the gordita is on a corn tortilla, and then it's stuffed with chicharrones.
Vegan.
Vegan chicharrones, not pig chicharrones, but vegan. It looks like it has potato in there. They said it was spicy, and I went ahead and threw on some sauce on there in addition, so my mouth is burning right now. Probably didn't need to throw on the extra salsa since it was already spicy, you know. They also had a lot of virtual reality displays set up here, where you could put on the little mask thing. And I checked one out that was about the Grand Canyon, And apparently some developers are trying to go into the Grand Canyon and develop the bottom of the Grand Canyon, known as the confluence, that most people don't set foot on. You know, they'll raft through the river, but they won't actually step on the land itself. And you got these developers wanting to go out there and develop it with walkways and restaurants and amphitheaters and all this stuff, you know. So the natives, the Indian nations, Navajo Nation, as well as a couple of the other ones, are trying to fight it, you know, and tell them to leave the tribal grounds alone and the ritual grounds and the sacred grounds alone, which I agree with. You know, I mean, the Grand Canyon is a beautiful space. Why do you want to go and mess it up for? You know, just leave it alone. If you want to visit, fine. There's tourist areas already where you can walk through. You don't need to add additional traffic onto other areas that could potentially destroy the normal environment. That's a lot better day today than it was yesterday. When we came yesterday, it was scorching hot. We were sweating. We got a little bit of a breeze today, and it's a little bit cooler. All right, time to go. Little man wore himself out, so time for us to get back in the car. It's kind of hot out here too. A little warm underneath the sun. So we didn't get a chance to see everything we wanted to see, but maybe we'll come back tomorrow.